Hey guys, welcome to another video. For this one I'll be doing the Mini Art Garage Workshop accessory kit. I'm going to show you just pretty much the sprues and what's on them, what you get with it. Here's the instructions. Obviously you get some barrels with a, looks like an oil pump. These are the different sprues. There's some photo etch in here. You got some jacks, some machines, a little toolbox, a saw from the photo etch, all kinds of canisters, some more air pump machines, grinders, toolboxes, more saws, all kinds of little stuff. Toolbox and all the tools that go into the toolbox. I'll probably lose one of these, I guarantee it. There's more canisters. You get a tool, the actual bench itself, a chair, a little footrest, a shelf, and some just more stuff that comes with it. This is what it would look like when it's done with all the stuff. And then you can use these, you can cut them out and put them on like a wall for making a diorama. And then it even tells you what colors you use down here. It's very nice. So then Vallejo, Mr. Color, AK, Missions, Migs, and Tamiya's. There's one sprue. It's probably for a little toolbox. You see from my finger how small these tools are. These are extremely, extremely small. Right here. Compared to my measuring mat. That's one sprue. Here's the other one. This looks like for part of the shelf. Here's the tool bench. Drawers don't open. Here is another one. And I'm holding these upside down. Some more tools. Here's the other half of that shelf. There's two of these. There's also decals in here. There's a third one. I could. There's two shelving units you can make, and this here's the one barrel. Here's the second barrel. Here's the chair. So far this kit is pretty nice. There's really no flash or anything on here. Another tree. So all kinds of stuff that comes with this kit. So if you got some patience to put this stuff together, I mean, making a diorama, if you just want to have accessories for your garage, here's that fourth one for the other shelving. Pretty good. Here's the tops of the barrels and the pump. Some other tiny stuff. They give me there's photo etch in here. And then the decals. Okay, I'm gonna glue everything together and come back then. Hey guys, I'm in the middle of putting everything together. As you can see it all right here. There's a lot of tiny stuff. And there is a lot of detail. That hose did not come with that. That is part of one of those large 1/16 scale kits for the manifolds for the engine. But I just wanted to show you guys that if you do this kit for the shelving unit, this is how it comes. And when you snip it, if it's snip 1/2 and then try to push it down, as you can see I already broke this runger right here for the shelving. So just try to push it down. Then you can come in with your snips. A lot of this stuff is very fragile. So I've been trying to be careful, and then it comes out very easy. But as you can see, if I focus this, this runger right here, I broke that one. Focused. But I'm putting this shelf together, just a half. These are the other shelvings for it. Okay, when I finished gluing that together, I'll put these canisters together. I still have this tool bench, all these tools, photo etch, rest of the stuff. There is a lot of detail in this kit, and a lot of tiny parts. But I'll come back when everything's done and I'll show you what I did. Okay guys, this is everything glued together. This hose that you see that I have on a couple of these machines and not come with a kit, I improvised. It is just an old radiator hoses from a bigger kit from Revell, from one of their 16 scale models. So I just cut it to size, I had extra. But as you can see, everything is super tiny. And everything's individual. I just have a toolbox sitting on the little shelf here, ottoman. Everything's so small that I couldn't clean it up myself without breaking it even more. So all these little cut points they are what they are because I didn't feel like breaking any more stuff. The photo etch worked really nice. All these tools and machines you see on here are separate and were multiple pieces I had to put together. The chair is multiple pieces. Even this anvil was 2 different pieces. The barrel here, the saw, I got it sitting there. The oil drum with the hose and hose nozzle sitting on the shelf over here. And all kinds of other tools, one sitting here that fell. But there's a shelf with a couple canisters on it. And then the rest of the tools are still on here. I'll just paint them and throw them all in the toolbox because they're so small that I guarantee if I cut them loose, I'm just gonna lose them. And here's the rest of the wrenches. I'll just paint those on here, and I will take this off. There was one on the other side, I just took it off. Makes it easier to paint both sides. I always leave one side on, that way I can just cut it, and easier not to lose stuff. But those will go in that toolbox. And then I also have other canisters and stuff that need to be painted. It looks like but all that stuff is all this tiny stuff that's on the shelf. So I get all that stuff painted, and I'll come back, and then here's for the decals for all the tiny stuff. This stuff is super tiny and fragile. So I mean, it's great detail. I mean, even at details have detail, but yeah, a lot of tiny parts. Okay guys, so here is the mini art garage accessory kit, all done and painted up. So here it is. I did not record myself painting this and putting it together because, well, it's so small I had to have it close to my face because I just couldn't see. But I will zoom in and I will show you the paints that I used to make all this stuff. And what I did, I used for this, I used a Revell paint, flat kind of silk matte 365. I don't remember, they don't put the names on here, but it's like a bluish green. And then I black washed it. And then this is German gray. This is a wooden deck tan, like a light earth. Here's all the accessories. Painted them, glued them on there. I dirtied everything up with black wash. Have a little hammer glue to the side. But this turned out really nice. Got the tools on there. Here is the toolbox itself. With the little footrest or little seat. I dirtied up the seat. This I used wooden deck tan. And then German, I used field blue for the seating. So the chair, and then I just put black wash on there to dirty it up. Toolbox, I just painted all the tools and I threw them in there and just put glue over. I just kind of drowned it in glue so it would stay in there. Every single wrench you see is individual, including these here. Those are all individual tools that had to be painted and put in there. Okay, here's the anvil. Not really special. Same thing, field blue with some black wash on top. Here's one of the oil drums. I black washed everything. That was painted with this blue. And then black washed. And then I did a dirty wash of these two plus water. So I mixed these with water. And honestly, that wash works better than this one. So I would recommend water and paint. It just I don't know, it just works a lot better for me. I didn't paint the bottom because I don't you're not gonna see it once I glue it down. I did the same thing to the desk. Oops. There's the oil drum with some oil on it. That I painted hall red. And then I did regular red over the hall red. This is just a regular like hose from a kit. And I took a copper wire and put it inside the hose. That way I could bend it and I could keep it to any form I want. Here's this shelving unit with all the little accessories. A little hard to focus, but it says Junior Shell, Texaco, Cast Oil, Xylo. There's a tool there. Here's the other shelving unit with a toolbox. Oopsie. I got a saw glued to the side, so it's like leaning up against it. Canisters, more tools, more oil, another box up top. All these decals actually worked very, very nicely. It's just compared to my finger, you see how small it is. And then here is, I really actually don't know what this one is. It's just some type of engine gas pump or a painter. Correct me, but painted this up with some dark green. And that is some flat aluminum. And just black. But that is everything in this kit. I will have some still photos in the end, because these actually do make for a very good kit, a very good accessory kit. The parts are very, very tiny and very, very delicate. I do have to say that. But other than that, oh, and I also have all these posters that I can use. I can cut out and put on anything I want. So I still have all these to cut out and use on whatever I want. But thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy, and see you in the next.